What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm currently filming in my car and it's raining, if you guys can't see in the background. But today's video is literally just going to be about probably why I'm gonna be single like forever. You know what I mean? Like, let me not be dramatic, but I mean I am dramatic. But this is just why I feel like I'll be single for like a while. You know what I mean? It's just honestly because like I feel like I don't know if it's like just like the wrong timing for me, or if it's just like I don't know, like if I pick the wrong guys. Well, obviously, like I know, well, you guys don't know, but like I know, like that I do sometimes tend to pick the wrong guys, which I'm kind of trying to get better at. And I know I need to work on, but like I'll probably always be single because like anytime I try to like get to know a person or think that I want to make something work with a person, it never goes the way that I want. I always end up liking the people, like for instance, I always end up liking the people that, for one, only want to be friends. You know what I mean? Which is like no shade, but you know what I mean. It's just like I want to be in a relationship. And two, the next thing would definitely be like, they either want, you know, just to hook up, which I'm not in that mindset anymore to like hook up. I just don't want to do that anymore. I've kind of like have had my phase of that, you know what I mean? And like this is like no shade to anybody else or like anything like that. And I'm sorry if you guys can't really hear me if it's the rain's getting a little bit louder, but like yeah, I just feel like I'm kind of past the hookup stage, you know what I mean? Like, no shade to anybody. Like, I am gonna be honest. Like, I did used to hook up, you know what I mean? And I kind of just am past that stage. I kind of want something more deeper than that, you know what I mean? And no, like I said, like if you out there and you want to hook up, whatever. Like, I'm all for doing whatever the hell you want to do and whatever, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't know. Maybe like here's another thing too. Like, it could be like I am just probably wanting it so much, you know what I mean? Or just wanting it too bad, I guess, to say that I want to be in a relationship, you know what I mean? And maybe that's why it hasn't happened for me yet, because I like everything happens within timing, you know what I mean? I truly believe like that's just what is meant to happen in life, and with anything that you want and anything that, you know, you want to happen for yourself or anything like that, you know, you want, it's going to take time, you know what I mean? And maybe that's the issue that I have within myself that I need to work on, is the fact that I maybe want it so bad. I probably always want to be in a relationship, or I have always wanted to be in like in a serious and loyal and good relationship, you know what I mean? So maybe that's why too, and that's probably also something I know that I probably need to work on out there. And anybody out there that, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know, like, you just want to be in a relationship, you just want to talk to or get to know one person, or like tell one person about your day, you know what I mean? As that might sound like desperate, or that might sound like bad, you know what I mean? Or not like bad, but like, I don't know, you know what I mean? It's just like I want someone to like come home and talk to, you know, after a long day of work, or I want somebody to, you know, just tell about my long day, or just kick it with somebody on the weekend, you know what I mean? Or just like Netflix. I don't know, like I know that might sound like so corny. You guys are probably like, really? But it's true. I do want that, and I'm like, if you guys don't know, I've kind of talked about this before in other videos. I don't know if I have specifically like went into full detail, but like I am one of those people that also I love. Like I will always want, you know, a relationship. Like I love like a good love story. Like I love like I just love all those type of things. You know what I mean? Like I love being in love. So like I will always be one of those people that will try to find it in the, you know what I mean? And I don't know. I will always want to be in love. You know what I mean? In a weird way, or not in a weird way, and just like I don't know how to like really explain it. Like I just know that I will always want to be like in a relationship, or like I would hope to be in like in a loyal and faithful and long-term relationship, you know, with somebody, you know, hopefully one day, you know what I mean? And I don't know, like I said again, maybe that's just me, maybe because it hasn't happened for me yet, maybe because I'm just wanting it so much, you know what I mean? I'm just not letting it come gradually to me. I'm not letting it naturally happen, you know what I mean? And I know, like, I know I'll be telling you guys, like, to trust the process, but like I know that I need to trust the process. But it's like when you've been like I've been single for like 3 years, you know what I mean? People like 3 years. I know that's not like that long, but it's like I don't know. And then another thing too is like when I see like all my friends, they're in long-term relationships. You know, all my family members are pretty much, except for like a few, are in long-term relationships. You know what I mean? So it's just like I kind of see like long-term relationships around me, and people being in love, and you know, coworkers at work that are in love, and just, you know, another thing too that plays into the fact is like I see like on social media, which I know like social media is just like it can be so fake sometimes, and some of that can be such an illusion. But you guys know what I mean? Like it's just when you constantly are seeing relationships everywhere, it's like you want to be in a relationship even more. You know what I mean? And I think that's kind of another issue that I'm having, is like I want to be in a relationship so much because I'm just like seeing it everywhere. So it's just like I don't know, but at the same time, I just feel like no matter what situations I always try to get into with guys, and it just never works out. It just really never works out, whether it's me or the other person, because like I'm not gonna say like it's just all them and they're just like they're the issue, you know what I mean? Because like I have my own issues. Trust me, like I have my own issues, and I'm not perfect sometimes, and I'm definitely not perfect in relationships. I definitely do tend to, you know, I do rush things in relationships. I do want to be in a relationship super fast, and you know, some people just want to take it slow, and you know, that's another thing that I need to work on. So it's just like I know that I could be the issue too. So maybe like, and here's another thing too. Like I need to just, I know this video is probably like all over the place. I'm jumping from one topic to another topic, but another thing too is like maybe I just really truly need to start, or like not stay, because like I like not start, because I have been really focusing on myself and my goals and like and my dreams and things that I want to accomplish and things like that. So maybe it's just time for that right now, and I know that it's time for me to maybe just focus on that right now and getting myself together and, you know, figuring my whole stuff out and getting my shit in order, you know what I mean? And then a relationship will come, you know what I mean? And it will come naturally, you know. That's the thing too. It's like I know like I want it to come naturally, and I know it needs to happen naturally in order for it to work long term, and in order for it to work, you know what I mean? Things just need to happen naturally. It doesn't need to rush, and that's on my case too, because like I said, I do tend to rush things really fast in relationships, and I do tend to want to already want to be with you, you know what I mean? And I just need to take things slow. Eventually, you know, I'm talking like when I do eventually get to know somebody and whatever that will be, and I just need to take it slow, you know what I mean? And I know that, you know what I mean? And I know I need to work on that. That's why maybe it is like a good thing too. I know I sound like a complete hypocrite. Maybe it's a good thing too that I am just single right now, because I know like clearly through this video I need to be single for a little bit longer, you know what I mean? Just so I can like figure myself out and just like get myself together more and just really focus on myself and make sure I'm okay, you know, mentally, physically, you know, financially. Like I just need to make sure that I'm good, and then a relationship will come, because like, you know, everybody deserves to be in love. That's the thing too. Everyone deserves to be in a happy relationship. Everyone deserves to be in love and experience love at least once in their life, or however many times it takes to get it right, or till they find the right one, you know, because I truly do feel like everyone, there's somebody out there for everybody, you know what I mean? And I tend to forget that, because I get so discouraged at times when I'm like trying to date people and I'm trying to get to know people, and it just doesn't work out, and whether it's me or them, and it just tends to get overwhelming, and it tends to just be so stressful, and it tends to, you know, at times I'm just like, fuck it, I don't even want to be in a relationship. I never want to even talk to another guy again or another person again. But then it's just like me, I want to be in love, and me just like always wanting to be in love, you know. And then I'm just like, you know, no, in terms of like, you know, it's all part of the dating game in itself is a whole nother video for a whole nother day, you know what I mean? Because that in itself is so stressful to me, and it just literally gives me like a freaking the worst anxiety ever. Just, I don't know, that's another video for another day. But I don't know, I just feel like right now maybe it's just best for me to be single, and maybe it's a blessing that it hasn't happened right now. You know, I tend to not look at things like, you know, it is a blessing. I tend to forget, like, you know, maybe this is just a good time for me to focus on myself, my career, my goals, things that I want to accomplish. And, you know, eventually that will come, and eventually I'll find the right one, and it's going to be everything that I wanted it to be, you know what I mean? And but I'm not gonna, like, I do want to be in love, like I do want to be in a relationship. Like I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's not something that I think about. I tend to think about it maybe a little bit too much at times, and I tend to fantasize about it so much, about being in a relationship, you know what I mean? And like I said, I have been single for 3 years, which isn't long. It's not long, you know. You know, obviously there are people out there that have been single way longer than me, so I really shouldn't be complaining. But it's just like, I don't know, there are different factors. Like I do see a lot of people close to me, around me, that are in really happy relationships, and then, you know, it makes me want that too, you know, especially when you see people around you that, you know, you love and you care for, and you see them, you know, they're so unhappy and so in love, and then you just want the same thing for yourself, you know what I mean? I think that's why you know, another factor of why I want to be in a relationship so much, or tend to want to be in a relationship so much. But I am still single, you know what I mean? And I think that's okay too, because like I'm not gonna lie, like it is, you know, there are a lot of pros with being single. Like I'm not gonna act like being single is the worst thing ever, and it's like the end of the world, and I'm just like not gonna be able to take it, you know what I mean? Sometimes I think like that and act like that, but and I say things like that, but I know it's not the end of the world of me being single right now, because like there is a lot of pros to it. Like there is, like, I don't have to worry about anybody else, like not to be like that. Like I can be selfish and worry about me for right now, you know what I mean? I can focus on my goals and my dreams, and I can go and come in as I please, you know what I mean? Not to say that you can't do that, all those things in a relationship, because you can, like, you know what I mean? But it's just like, it's just more freedom for me right now to just be single, you know what I mean? And just focus on me and get myself together. And I need to remind that. And that sounded weird. I don't know why it sounded like that, but I tend to forget that, especially like when I get down about myself about not being in a relationship and being single and seeing everybody in love and, you know, all those things I just named, you know what I mean? I need to not get so discouraged and not get so sad, but, you know, I do tend to always get in my feelings that I'm like always so sad about it. You know what I mean? Because I do just want to be I do want to get to know one person, not to even say like, you know, even though I did just say like I do tend to rush in relationships, but like even if I was to get to know somebody like right now, like I would like work all my hardest on with taking it so slow, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to rush anything. I mean, even though I do want to rush things, you know, and I need to work on that, you know what I mean? And I know that, but I would try my hardest to really not even like rush anything and just take it slow and just to get to know someone like on a friend level and then see where it goes, you know what I mean? But like we have an understanding and we have like, just I don't know, like I just want like a friend and a lover all in one, like a best friend and like, you know, my boyfriend. Even though that hasn't happened yet, you know what I mean? But like I am hopeful and I always will. Like I said again, I will always want love and I will always want that for myself and for anybody out there, because I just feel like, you know, life is so crazy and life is so short. I just feel like why not have like a best friend for the rest of your life that you can just love and depend on, and you guys can make beautiful memories and have kids and grow old together, you know what I mean? Like I want that for myself because like I seen that, like, you know, I seen my grandparents, you know, literally till death do them part, you know, rest in peace, they're not here anymore, you know, I love them both, but I seen that, you know what I mean? Like I seen them growing old together and arguing over like dumb shit, but it's like they're so in love, like it didn't even matter, you know what I mean? Like, and they just like, I grew up seeing that, so it's like I want that for myself, you know what I mean? Like of course, like in my own tradition, different way, you know what I mean? But like I grew up seeing long-term relationships, so it's like I want that for myself so much, you know what I mean? I want that one day, and I will always want that for myself, you know what I mean? So, but I know like right now it's not meant to happen right now for myself, you know. And I don't know if I've come to like that realization, or I've come to that realization yet. This is my first time like actually saying it out loud. That I just know it's probably not in the cards for me right now, and that's like okay. Like I need to just like focus on other things. Like of course I'm still gonna like want a relationship. There are gonna be times where I'm, you know, lonely, and because like I'm human, you know, and we're all human, so there are times where you're gonna be lonely and you're gonna want somebody and you're gonna want to be in a relationship, you know. I even though I'm making this video, I know there's gonna be times where I'm still gonna want to be in a relationship, or I'm still gonna want to, you know, get to know a guy or talk to a guy, or hope that it would work, you know what I mean? Excuse me. But I know that it's okay if it's not happening right now for me, you know what I mean? And there are other things that I can fulfill my time with, and there are other things that I can focus on and worry about and put my time and my energy into other than a relationship, you know, not to say like that's a bad thing, but there are other things in this world, in this life, that I can focus on right now other than a relationship. And then when my time comes and when I find the right one and he meets me and you know, it's going to go good, and I just hope the best for that, you know? But I don't know, just right now, physically right now, it just hasn't worked out for me right now with the whole dating thing, and you know, trying to get to know guys, and it's just a lot right now, and it's so complicated and it's so weird, and so like I'm just not good at it. Let's be honest, I'm just not good at the whole dating thing and getting to know guys. And every time I do, I just feel like it doesn't work out for whatever reason, whether, like I said again, whether it be them, whether it be me, whether it be just different circumstances, it just doesn't ever work out. So it just is what it is. Like, but like I am okay with being single right now, you know what I mean? Yes, I do get lonely, yes I do want to cuddle, and yes I do want to be in a relationship, and yes I do want a boyfriend, and yes I do, of course, like when Valentine's Day comes around and Christmas and Thanksgiving and all those things, I just, of course, like I have like my family and things like that, my close, you know, the few friends that I have, but there's always going to be a part of me that's going to want to, like, of course, on Christmas, like I'm always going to like wish that I had a boyfriend, or we were watching The Grinch together. Like, I don't know, I know that I sound so corny and I probably sound so lame, but I don't know, that's just how I feel at times. And you know, I just really, like I said, need to come to the terms and with that, I'm okay with being single right now, like, and I'll probably be single forever. I don't know, I'm not gonna say that, I'm not gonna put that out there for me, even though I do say that at times, and I need to stop putting that out there into the future, you know, because like what you put out is what you get back, you know what I mean? So it's just like I need to stop saying that. I need to, you know, just continue to focus on me and continue to focus on, you know, what makes me happy, and you know, my freedom, and my, you know, what sets my soul on fire, you know what I mean? And eventually one day, hopefully, you know, I'll meet the right one, and we'll get married, and we'll have kids, and you know, I'll live happily ever after, and I'll have that, you know, dream love story that I've always wanted, and that I always hope for, you know what I mean? And Yeah, it's gonna be great. I don't know, I'm being weird, but I'm like, I don't know, I'm super excited for the future and whatever could happen with a relationship or getting to know somebody, you know what I mean? But right now, I just, it hasn't worked out, and that's okay. And I'm okay with saying that, you know what I mean? I'm okay with, I'm sorry, I'm being nosy. I'm okay with putting that out there right now, just because I know people might feel the same way that I feel, you know, or you just kind of feel like you're over the whole dating thing, or you're over being single, or, you know, being single is so lonely. You know, you might feel exactly how I feel, you know what I mean? But I want you guys to know that it's okay. And, you know, you can, if you're single right now and you don't want to be single, it's okay. Like, you can just focus on yourself right now, and you can focus on your dreams and your goals. And I know it gets lonely, and I know it gets, you see other people in relationships, you know, your close friends, your family members, your loved ones, and I know it makes it tough, and, you know, social media too also plays into a factor, which, you know, social media, that's another story for a whole nother day, you know what I mean? Because that's just a mess sometimes, you know what I mean? And I know we see things on social media, and we see all these people in relationships and these happy couples, or, you know, whatever we think is happy, because, you know, we obviously, you know, social media, that can be a whole facade, you know? So, yeah, I just don't feel like you're gonna be single forever. Don't feel like, you know, it's not your time, or don't ever feel like right now it's just not your time. You know, right now it just might not be for you. It might not be your time right now, you know what I mean? That's just with probably anything in life. You know, I, you know, get discouraged, but maybe it's just not my time right now either. Maybe it's not any of your time right now too. If anybody out there that's gonna watch this video, or, you know, any of my subscribers that, you know, might feel the same way that I'm feeling right now, or, you know, and it's okay, you know, and we're all still young. Even if you're not young, you still have time, like, to find the right one, or to find the person that you're meant to spend the rest of your life with. I truly do believe that. Like I said, I do truly believe that there is somebody out there for everybody. So, don't get discouraged, or try not to get discouraged. I know it's like, it's hard, and I'm probably no one to talk, because I definitely do get discouraged, and, it's just hard sometimes, you know. It really is just hard being single, especially when you see everybody just in happy relationships and things like that. I don't know, you know what I mean? I know the time is meant to be when the time is meant to be, and I know I'm gonna find the right one, and that's what I'm telling any of you guys out there, that when the time is gonna come when you'll find the right one, and it's your time is your time, you know. Just like I said with anything in life, it will come, you know what I mean? And then it will be everything that you dreamed of and hoped for, and it will be the best, and it will be exactly what you thought it would be, you know what I mean? And I can't wait for all that for all of us, because like I said, again, everybody deserves to be in love. Everybody deserves to find that right one and spend the rest of your life, this crazy up and down life with, you know what I mean? I truly do believe that, and I truly do feel that. And yeah, that's just how I just been feeling lately. So like I said, I just wanted to sit down and make this video and kind of just talk about, like, why I feel like I'll be single forever, or single for right now. And I think I'm getting okay with that, and I'm just learning how to handle that and process that. And that's why I kind of just wanted to sit down and kind of give my intake on it and talk to you guys about it. And yeah, that's just how I feel, you guys. I'm just single, and I'm okay, and I'm just living life, and I'm just focusing on things like getting back into YouTube, and, you know, focusing on my podcast and things like that. So I'm super excited, and I'm just kind of just okay with being single right now, just living life. And just, you know, if I do meet somebody right tomorrow, like, hey, that's cool. And we spend the rest of our lives with what? And we spend the rest of our lives with, like, I'm okay if I met somebody right now and we were just together for the rest of our lives. Like, I'm okay with that. But right now, if I don't meet somebody, then I'm okay with that too. So, that's kind of just where I'm at with it right now. And yeah, I love you guys so much. I'm gonna end this video here. I love you guys so much. I just said that, but I hope you guys like this video. Like always, like, comment, subscribe to my channel, comment down below if you have any opinions. I want to hear your opinions or thoughts on this. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.